AC Guy 1948 here. Well, you guys missed quite a bit. I'm just going to do a quick little update on this. I got going on it and didn't even think to grab the camera out. Been working on the L case, taking the fenders off, the tin work. About every bolt has fought me so far. I've had to cut some out, and all the bolts that held the wood on, I just kind of went alongside and cut the wood out. I think I can still reuse it because there's actually holes up underneath here, so I'm just going to drill some holes and put it back in there. At some point it needs replaced. It's okay, but it's definitely not the best wood. Kind of cleaned them up a little before I went and took them off, because sometimes it's easier to take the wire wheel to it before you go taking it off, because then you gotta be, it'll do it like that on you. But I still gotta get inside and everything. But yeah, that's how it's coming along. Had to take, I was able to leave this on and fish it out, but I had to take these rods off entirely to fish them out, to fish that piece of metal there. It goes like that off. Not too bad, it's just everything has fought me. Every single bolt. Nothing has really come easy. I've had the grinder out and the saw out, and I've had to cut bolts off, and some of them I could get to come a little bit loose, and I'm just sticking the blade under it and just all these old square bolts. And yeah, it's some of it's new bolts, some of it's old bolts. So just being a pain, but we'll get there. I never did get it running again since the last video I did. What was that, 2 years ago? I had this running for like a quick little ta-da. But I'm gonna tear it down. I'm not gonna try not to go into the rear end because it's like 17 gallons of oil that goes in there. So I'm gonna try and leave that alone. It's got leaks, but they're very slow. And I took the cap off back here, and it all looked good. All right there. So we're gonna live with that. The tank actually doesn't look too terrible. I looked down in it. I think I can use that tank. Well, I know I can use that tank. It's not rotted through. So it just needs cleaned out. And don't know if it holds water or antifreeze or anything. I don't think it had anything in it. No. Guess we'll find that out at some point. Should be good though. There don't look like there's any cracks or anything in it. It's got a hard casting bolted straight into the top block, but the bottom one's got a rubber hose. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Just a quick little update. I'm going to try and get that other fender off here. I'm getting close on it. Again, it's fighting me. You got bolts that are way up in a hard to reach spot. When the top's up here and it's got a screw head on it. I don't know what they were thinking putting a screw head. They're all supposed to be square nuts. Well, that one, yeah, it's a square nut. They're all supposed to be square heads. I'm probably going to have to take the grinder and zip that one off too. It's been repaired before. We're going to take the grinder and try and smooth that out a little. This isn't going to be perfect, but oh, I got pinholes starting. I was thinking, darn, these fenders look pretty good. That's the first, I don't know if you guys can even see it, yeah. First little bit of daylight I've seen through this tin. It's pretty heavy, but it's pretty dinged up. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do to straighten it out. Hopefully I can at least pull this out. But yeah, both of them. This one seems a little bit better shape. But this one's pretty, back here. And what that is as this tractor drives over rocks and dirt and everything, fling up on the steel wheel and just hit, So really, even if I got it perfectly straight, if I took it out and drove it around for a while, it'd eventually get dinged up again if I went out and used it. So is there a huge point in trying to take all the dents out? Not really. We're going to do what we can. You can kind of see, look like there's part of an E there. I used to say case down the back on both sides of it, and supposed to have the eagle on the globe, probably at the bottom. I can't remember, but let's try for that and maybe get some pinstripes and go along the grooves or something. This here is actually supposed to be gray, but this one's red. And from what I've read online, a lot of places would get this as a trade-in, and they would, you know, a dealership would get it as a trade-in, and the new cases were red. So they'd just take the paint, clean these all off, and then respray them so they'd look like the newer tractors that are sitting there on their lot. So it's like, oh, well, you can't afford to spray a new one? Well, here, we'll sell you the little bit older model, but it still looks pretty nice with a fresh set of paint on it. At least that's the story I've been told. I'm not entirely sure. See, here's the case on the eagle on the globe I was talking about. We have to paint that up too. But, so far I haven't really seen any gray on it. I know that gas tank is about the only bit of gray I've seen. Everywhere else looks like it's been red. And I just can't imagine they tear this thing all apart to repaint it. But, you never know. So basically my plan is it's going back to red. The purists are going to hate that, but I like something that's a little bit different. It's almost that shade of red there, ain't it? A little off. That Flame Bureau red or whatever case uses. I'll have to look it up and get that ordered. Get a couple gallons of that and spray it on. But, yeah. So that's kind of the plans, the future on this. Not a whole lot's going to get done. I had a little bit of free time this week, so I've been kind of working on it slowly. And it's been surprisingly nice for it being, you know, fall going into winter. Is it technically winter? I don't know. I lose track of time. It all blends together for me. So, yeah, that's going to do it for this video. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.